Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Colonation Media, and welcome back to the very next episode of Banjo-Kazooie. This is episode number 26, and in the last episode, we defeated the summer season. And in this episode, we're heading into fall, and or autumn. And by and or, I mean or. Yay, the baddies have clothes on in this season. They're fully clothed, yeah. So there's leaves everywhere, and that's actually good news for us because it lets us slide down them and not get what we need. Actually, it allows us to climb up things that we normally couldn't because it creates convenient little ramps for us, which is just awesome. And I think, I don't know, I want to say that like a good 50% of the notes that are in this world to begin with are here. Well, maybe more like 40%, but there's a lot of notes in this season as compared to the other seasons. At least that's what I feel like. I don't know if that's actually correct, but it makes sense because, I don't know, we're at over 40. We've already gotten a couple notes in this season, and we only have one more to go. And I'm like 99% positive that I haven't missed any notes in any of the previous seasons, because I combed those worlds from top to bottom, or those seasons from top to bottom, pretty thoroughly, if I do say so myself. Alright, Mumbo, what are you hiding? Nothing? Oh, a caterpillar! We need 10 of those in this season, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Mumbo busy. Sweet many leaves. No magic today. Mumbo, you are just mean. That's why I'm slapping you. I'm gonna go climb your house and steal all your notes. That's not really threatening, and that didn't make a lot of sense. But neither does most of the things that I say. So anyway, how are you guys doing? You good? I'm good too. Thanks for asking. You guys always care about me. Mumbo had nothing on top of his house. I'm gonna get hurt from that, which I did. Crap. This freaking bramble just doesn't like me. Which is fine because I don't like it either. Oh, the bull is here. The bull's in every season except for winter, by the way. In case you were wondering, which you most certainly were not. In autumn, the birds are the biggest, too. I mean, look at the things. They're freaking huge. They're huge! I tell you, huge! I don't know if I needed that honey, but I just grabbed it anyway. Oh my goodness, there are notes everywhere. Notes everywhere. Oh crap, these birds are fast. Dang! I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Mostly because of my amazing skill, that's why. I see an orange Jinjo over there, and I must have it to add to my Jinjo collection. Yeah. Somehow I didn't get hurt there. I almost always get hurt when I knock out the bull because it's just like, I don't know. He just like falls down, but like, I don't know, it glitches and like I'm like inside of him sort of, and then I get hurt because, I mean, it hurts to be like inside a bull's ass. I mean, have you ever tried it? Like, legitimately, have you? It hurts. It's painful. Just ask Banjo. More notes. I think these things are called snare bears, which is the best name for, like, a evil plant ever. As it pertains to hurting bears. Yeah. So anyway, this entire walkthrough is coming to a close shortly. I mean, as you know, we just have the autumn season, and then we have the winter season, which should be concluding in the next episode or two. And then, how did I miss that note? Gosh darn it. There we go. Yeah, and after the winter season, I mean, we don't really have anything to do. We need to get a Jiggy outside in Gruntilda's lair, in the hub world, obviously, because we have one more to get there. So if we get all 10 Jiggies in Click Clock Wood, we'll have 99 overall. And we'll just be missing that one that's from the Witch Switch in this world. And the Witch Switch is in winter. Oh, Because I turned the game off and turned it back on, I have to go do that whole thing with Gnawty again. And by that I mean just going off to the summer season and blowing up the rocks. Let me go do that really fast before we get any further. Alright, I'm back. And I went back to summer and blew up the rock again, as I showed in the last episode. And now we're all good to go, and I'm back in the water. And this is how you get into Gnawty's... I was going to say lair. Gnawty's lair. The Gnawty lair. No, it's not the Gnawty lair. It's more like the Gnawty den. Actually, that sounds even worse. Okay, so you do need to come in here because there are notes up there. Oh, here you are at last. I've been waiting months to give you this. There's nothing else in here. He does have a pretty cool bed, though. It's a big bed. And we have a Jiggy. Number 6. Only 4 more to go, and 5 more to go in this entire game, and then, oh my goodness, it'll be over. Which is kind of bad. Like, I'm making this go by even faster by dreading it through every episode. I don't want this game to end because I love this game. I really do. It's an awesome game. And it's so much fun. Just so much fun. I think everyone can agree on that. But as far as how many episodes we have left, I'm estimating that this is going to be about 30 as far as the entire series goes. And maybe 31 so that we can watch the credits and all that stuff because I don't want to skip anything. So I'm thinking 31. And then we'll be moving on. So maybe about 5 episodes left, guys. And then we'll be getting into a different game. And no, I do not know what game I'm going to be doing next. I've been thinking a lot about it and trying to make some plans, but I haven't come to a decision. If anything, I've come more to a narrowed list of possible games that I want to do. This is a really, hard way to go up, by the way. This is the pro way. There is an Ekombokum. These leaves are freaking small. I mean, I don't know. I remember rage failing and rage quitting as a kid at this part all the time. Oh, gosh. I don't know how I'm not dead. I feel like I will be dead soon. But yeah, die, bird. Anyway, I just narrowed it down to a list of games that I want to do potentially, or that I plan on doing on my channel at some point. What the hell was that? Oh my god. Banjo. What was that? Glitch City. Okay, so you do need to actually jump up here. And no, you don't need to jump up. You need to jump over and kind of flutter glide over to the shock spring pad, which is difficult. Ah, crap. No. That is not what I wanted to happen. But on the bright side, I'm not dead. I don't know why I keep singing in this episode. I feel like it's just better that way. I'm not going to go that way for right now because I don't think I need to get anything else that way. That's basically just the pro way of going up. And I am not a pro, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go the cool way, the ordinary way. The way the common folk go. There's an Ekombokum over here. Look, if I went up the pro way, you missed the Ekombokum, so it's really not that pro anyway. It's not at all. I don't even need these Ekombokums. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just getting them because I want to show you guys where they are. I do believe I've missed a couple throughout the game. Maybe 3. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you because I can't think of them. And I'm not going to be looking up anything that I missed or anything like that. So, but we had a conversation about that in another episode. I don't really like looking things up for games that I am producing walkthroughs for. That's just not how I roll. Yeah, I just killed you with eggs. You just got eggicized. Yo. So back to the whole thing that I was talking about a game choice. I should be making my decision within a week or so. Simply because I'm going to run out of time. Banjo-Kazooie should be finished by next week. And it may very well be finished by the end of this weekend because I'm trying to power through it and get all this recording done and get all the gameplay done and get these last few episodes edited and rendered and all that stuff so you guys can enjoy the end of the game as soon as possible, because I don't know, I just feel like that's the right thing to do for you. It's all for you. Anywho, but as for my list of games, feel free to suggest anything to me, because while I do want to pick a game that I am knowledgeable about so that I have something to share with you guys, I also want to pick something that you want to see and that will be popular and that you want to watch, because while I do it because I love to do it, I also do it because you all love watching, so there has to be a little bit of both there. And so far on my list, Banjo-Tooie is on there, and that's one of the questions that I have been getting a lot. Are you going to do Banjo-Tooie? When are you doing Banjo-Tooie? Banjo-Tooie is on my list of games to do, but I don't want to do it right after Banjo-Kazooie. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from Banjo, as sad as it is to see him go, because Banjo is just freaking awesome. We are going to be taking a little bit of break, and as you can see there, that's the pro way to go up, and it doesn't lead to anything special, it just leads to where we were before. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. Anyway, I also have Pokemon Coliseum on my list, but I'm not going to be doing that because we're currently doing the sequel to that game, which is obviously the other series on my channel right now, and that's going to be Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So Pokemon Coliseum and Banjo-Tooie are out. I did get a couple of requests for Metroid games, although I don't have the trilogy right now, so and by the trilogy I mean the Metroid Prime trilogy. Did I even say that right? I feel like I got rid of some syllables. But yeah, I don't have that right now, so that's not an option as of right now, although it is an option for later on, and I do plan on doing at least the first one at some point. Anyway, let me just explain what we're doing here really fast before I go back into talking. We're looking for acorns for Nabnut because he said that he lost all of his acorns, or he needs 6 more, so we need to find 6 so that he has enough in his stash for winter. Yeah, so that's one. That's the difficult, kind of sort of out of the way one that I sometimes forget about. Although it's not the hardest one to get, at least for me, the hardest one is going to be the one that's dropped the other way, but it's all good. Yeah, this one right here, you have to like flutter into the center and then fall and just hit it just right, and for some reason I always tend to miss it, and I don't know why, but I just do. As for the game choice, I think I'm just going to talk about that a little bit more in the next episode, because we're running out of time, and I'm going to stop after I get this acorn here. Get it, Banjo? Yes! And now we plunge to our doom. Bam! Oh, I didn't die. Sweet. And there's a honeycomb right here. Fabulous. Alright, but that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. In the next episode, we will push forward through the fall season. Stay tuned for episode 27. Game on.